atmosphere frenetic.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
We have already started here.
Now it's Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Rice.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think this team can do themselves a massive favour by playing to this guy, Jeremy Doku's strengths. He's a bit of a nightmare for many defenders, and it's because of the fact that while a lot of wingers can be inconsistent, this guy has got...
And a shot! And another try! Goal! Manchester United! There is the breakthrough!
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. DiMarco. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Osimhen.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
DiMarco.
And the counter is on.
DiMarco. DiMarco
Charging forward down that flank.
cross to the back post.
Alexander-Arnold.
He is just caressing the ball. And here's Mbappe.
Brilliantly cut out.
Jimenez
With the clearance.
and it's Rice. Knocks it into space.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well, that looks a good ball through. Succumbs to the pressure. Pass somewhat off target. Alexander-Arnold. Can he get on the end of this? He can run onto that. And he can clear it away. Doku. And here's Mbappe. That looks a cracking ball. Up he goes! Cucurella. Passing is crisp and sharp.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Schlotterbeck. And Thiaw.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Alexander-Arnold.
Oh, really well played.
He's found a way through. Swings it across. Eder Militao clears it away.
In with the challenge.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Has a look and plays it forward.
Played towards the other side. And it's Cucurella.
Nice bit of trickery.
Cucurella.
Oh, what a climb! Goal! They have done it! equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Alexander-Arnold.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
I'm afraid to tell
Manchester
you that
United are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
It's a good spell of possession, this.
Looking for up.
And the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Manchester United take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Doku.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, can he get onto this? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
No, that's been intercepted.
Deep cross.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Doku.
Being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that's well seen too. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe purring through the gear. Can he finish? Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Cucurella. Alexander-Arnold. Manchester United have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Schlotterbeck. And it's DiMarco. Looking to play him in. Now it's Rice. Mbappe is onto this. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rice, and here's Mbappe.
Now there's a fight.
Goes for a shot! And he hits the net!
A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
We have already started here. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
He's in a great position here. Doku.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there.
Tchouaméni. Thiaw. Schlotterbeck. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pretty cagey early on from both sides.
Tchouaméni. And it's DiMarco.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Rice. Thiaw promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Zakaria. And smartly reclaimed. Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. Spread out to the left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
He's got away. Oh, climbs up big. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Now it's Osimhen. Rice. And now a sudden chance to counter.
And he has been fouled there.
Cucurella just loves to go forward whenever he can. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
McTominay. Schlotterbeck.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rice, looking for the run. McTominay.
Oh, they can break here.
Nicely weighted ball. Now, can he find a finish?
Haaland!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Swings in, he rises! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Hakimi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's picked it up out wide. Foot in. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Osimhen. Now it's Zakaria. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. That is a brilliant interception. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Jimenez does really well to win the ball there. Passing is crisp and sharp. No way through. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Hakimi, and it's Tchouaméni. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And there is the half-time whistle. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Van Dijk. And Hakimi. Tchouaméni. Now it's Haaland. He's played it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Tchouaméni gets over and intercepts. Doku is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. Looking for options for movement. Oh, this looks sharp. Almost an hour gone. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's face-to-face. And the shot! They've scored!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Substitution for Manchester United.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 32.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one
Number
everyone
24.
expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Coming on the field.
Good ball, good
Number
take.
21, Vinicius
Good
Junior.
read, needed to be.
Number 7, Cucurella.
That's a
Number
throw.
30, substitutions taking place.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Schlotterbeck. Oh, super ball. Shot at goal! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And very shoots! Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want. Real chance! In he goes again! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Manchester United.
It's their second
Number
corner of the
9,
game.
McTominay. Coming on the field is number 41, Rice. Substitution.
No way through, so back it comes.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's made its way to him. Oh, well played, well played. And he was alert to it. Now it's Sorloth. Cucurella. And no, he's seen through all of that. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Hakimi. Oh, perfectly measured that. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rice. Van Dijk.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Sorloth. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He intercepts the throw, that's well read. Aimed beyond the defence. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp. Tries to pass it through. He has found the way through. Hakimi plays it in. Martinez claims it, safe hands. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 2,
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time.
Number 3, Vadio. Number 10.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go
Substitution
again.
in progress.
Cucurella. Mbappe. And it's Rice. He's a sharp little ball here. He's found the way through. It's a mighty effort! And he's there to clear it. Cucurella.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Griezmann. Shifted it to the flank. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now the breakaway. Cucurella. Tchouaméni. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Rice. Alexander-Arnold gets into a good position. He can get that clear. Hakimi. Probing pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Thiaw. For Rice. Half-time, extra time.
Those of you making their way home on public
Well, it has been
transportation
a
today,
punishing
please
game,
watch the
both
screen
physically
for
and
departure
mentally.
plans from
But
all
does
local
either
major
team
stations.
have what it takes to find a winner?
Substitution for Manchester United, number 20.
Exhaustion, physical
Mbappe.
and mental.
Coming on
Will
to
we
replace
find a
him
winner?
is number 17.
Well, this really has been an
Eucharist.
epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Rice. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. And it's Tchouaméni. Alexander-Arnold.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Son Heung-min.
Oh, great feat, that.
And he's worked it through. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Martinez breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. This is intriguing. Next goal, critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Now that looks a decent ball. Cucurella picks it up out wide. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Barrios. He's going to be disappointed with that. And that is it. There will be penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Well, the players look exhausted, but one last act. We're back in a moment for penalties. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. One 0.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Hakimi is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. Coolly done, one each.
He just did what he was asked.
So, the second man in line. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Griezmann is the man who's second in line. Oh, Cooley does it!
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
This then to level matters. Oh, straight down the middle, and for some, it's too much. The third man in the queue. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Rice is the fourth man to step forward for them.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Three each. Alexander-Arnold with the last of the first 5 penalties. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
So all eyes on the goalkeeper. And that has lifted the roof. So it has all ended in hurt. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.